Hello, animal behavior students. I'm just introducing our Blackboard site in this video so you can navigate it easily. So let me move to the Blackboard site. Here's our Blackboard site. This is for section 901. I also teach a different section. It's very similar. Our Blackboard sites are very similar. So first, you'll enter this site on the announcements page. I have several announcements posted, and you'll be able to see them and read them and catch all the details of what's happening this week or what's due, things like that. The other buttons on the menu are on the left-hand side of the screen, and you can kind of click through those and learn a little bit more about the class. Begin Here is always a good place to start. And when we look at the Begin Here menu button, there are things like introductory videos, like this video, the lab syllabus. So this is our syllabus information, which contains things like how many points are assigned to the lab, etc. The schedule for lab with all the details is on the lecture and lab joint schedule. Dr. Henshaw and I work together to create this. And there's some downloading in SPSS and Excel links so that you can do that as well. Okay. The next button on our menu is the weekly content and assignment button, and that's the button you'll be accessing the most by far. Okay. When I click on that, you can see each week is listed. There's a folder for each week, and there's a brief description of, hey, this is what we're doing this week in lab. And if we click on something like week 1, let's take a look at what's here. My Blackboard site might be a little different looking than yours, but it should be pretty similar. There's a little bit of information about what we're going to do, and typically there'll be a document. So you'll want to read this document, look it over before coming to lab. This one is an Introduction to Studying Behavior, Part 1, and an assignment. Sometimes the assignments are individual assignments, sometimes they're group assignments. It'll be pretty clear on the assignment link itself. When you see an assignment on Blackboard like this, you can access the assignment by clicking on, in this case, the blue link here that says Introduction to the Study of Behavior, Part 1. But in order to submit the assignment, you have to click on the assignment link, and then you can upload your document and submit it actually. Okay? And we will be doing a few different projects during the semester. You can see them if you kind of scroll through and go, oh, we're going to be doing a project on territoriality in crayfish. We're going to be studying, if you go a little farther, foraging in birds, looking at predator threats in birds. Okay? But each week you can see, and toward the end of the semester, you're going to be doing an independent group project and presenting on your results in the final week of lab. So if I scroll back up, another button that's important is your lab team button. This is a button that says, when you click on it, which team you're in. I've assigned you a team of 3 to 4 people, and each team then can click on their lab team button and access a variety of things. So if I click on team 1, I have all 6 of them showing. You won't have that. You'll have your team, and I should be able to identify who my group members are. I don't have any group members in here yet. I will assign you before lab gets started. But what you'll see are some tools that you can use as a team. You can get on a Collaborate site if you want to do virtual meetings, a file exchange so that you can post things like an SPSS document before, so that all of you have access to it, things like that, okay? And then you can see all of the group assignments. We do have a lot of team assignments in this course, so that's something to note. Okay, what other buttons are important here? On the left, you'll see a statistics and graphing button. Those are kind of review materials, so that you can access them. They're extra materials, I should say, supplementary materials. A direct link to our syllabus and schedule again. Instructor information, so you can just get some information about me. My office hours are listed here. I have office hours on Thursdays this semester. You can see that. And I also can make virtual office hours if we decide that that's what you'd rather do. We'll make some virtual hours as well. And you can check your grades, send your emails, do other things that are generally accessible on Blackboard. Okay, so I think that's everything I need to cover for this Blackboard site. Thanks.